Uh, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I do.
Thank you so much. Before that, it's difficult to find British people for having an interview in person with me. So it is a big relief for me. It is such as an honor for me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Maybe we can start now. So before I'm starting to interview, I wanna introduce myself first. My name is Ulfi Liswatun Ampri. You can call me Ulfi. I'm from Indonesia. I'm a student at Sultan Agung Islamic University in Indonesia, and I'm majoring in English literature. Now I'm 20 years old. So this interview is for increasing knowledge about UK and for my final exam for the British and literature subject. So I think that's all my short introduction. Next is your turn. You can introduction yourself, please.
I thank you very much to take me on this little journey of your exams. This is Kay from London. Um, I'm happy to help you out for that. So let's ready for kickoff.
Okay. Let's get into the first question. Uh, what do you know about social media and recent issues in your country? Can you explain?
Well, the social media issue is not really any problem for my country only, but basically this is for the whole world. These issues is going on. Is everywhere. It's a bad influence and good influence. So this new generation or youth, everybody using social media is 2023 just as famous as around the world in UK as well. But that's getting a lot of beneficial for us. On the second way is I can say literally for that social media is very good and kicking off getting to make the way of money for the kids. But since we have underage issues is going on, our kids is getting problem to using unauthorized sites. This is one of the bad problem is it's not only UK is facing, but it's I'm gonna say is around the world is happening. But we are specifically stick on the UK right now. So I'm telling you about the UK is like most of the parents are not really happy on some kind of social media apps such as TikToks, Snapchats, WhatsApp is not really famous for the kids, but Snapchat is one of the bad problem. The kids are watching some bad videos and they can authorize straight away, but keep fighting for the well, it's responsibility for the parents and adults and school teachers. Uh, they can help them. What's the good and what's the bad? Literally, UK is growing up in the social media as well through using the basic low class people can make a lot of income through that social media, such as we have a lot of influence. So be my personally, I got 5.2 million followers on my IG and my Instagram. So I'm making a lot of money from there. I got my different resources, so I can telling about myself. But I have a lot of people who I know them. They're making a lot of money through just this social media era. Uh, this is a good way, and this is the bad way. It depends how we using such around the globe. The people facing the problems and the problem getting benefits as well. So I can say it's a 50-50,
Okay.
both sides.
Okay.
Outside work.
We can let's get into the second question. The second question is, what do you know about education in your culture? Can you explain?
Well, when you talking about the culture in United Kingdom, in England, in UK, Wow, you should go through to backside. Is UK is a kind of multicultural country, so we got
Okay.
too many different kind of education systems in our country. One is like basically when you have a lot of community lives in England, so England is the hosting, welcoming to everybody from around the world. There's a lot of immigrants in our country. We welcome to everybody, and when it comes to division of the education system, is I can say one is like the proper education system is one like a household education system, and one is like a government official school system and private school systems. That's all related with education. There's a lot of Asian schools. It's a different way. They want their kids to go in separate Islamic schools. That's like a very popular in UK now. And there's one English school systems. So this is going on. So you have to understand there's a lot of community. They want their own way to kids to teach. But end of the day, England is welcoming to everybody in the education system, and we want to grow. And basically, we welcome to everybody around the world come to live and share with us and make grow in our country. And the education culture is like the same. We have a lot of famous universities in England, so million school kids from around the world get scholarships and they come to study here and they make good future on them countries. So it's beneficial for us, our culture, and beneficial for the world. So UK is participating a huge influence in around the world. Yeah, I can say.
Okay. Let's get into the third question. The third question is, what do you know about national culture in in British?
Well, it's basically England is based on a very, I can say, is a very huge communities lives in the Britain. So basically, Britain's United Kingdom is belongs to four different countries: Irish, Northern Ireland, you can say Scotland, we got England. We have a different things to divide it, but it's basically there's a different communities lives here, so all depends how it works, and every country or every part of the England have their own traditions and there is own way to celebrate their cultures. So that's I can literally wanna put it. So it's nothing comes on my head. It's 4 in the morning, but hope so it works for you.
Mm, what do you know about immigrant and culture in British?
Well, this is the not new thing. Immigrants' problems in the UK. Basically, is hitting the. This is problem for around the world, but I'm talking on behalf of the England immigrants problem. So the back in 80s and 70s and 60s, there was a very few immigrants come from the Asian countries. Then slowly we got some European countries immigrate. It's not European, you can say, but right now in this recent time, I can say in 2000, we are in 2023. Back in COVID time, we have a lot of strike in our country. A lot of immigrants come through the booths. They don't have anything, but being a human being, everybody have uh, the chance to live a good life, and most of the people come to the England, and we are welcome to everybody. To be honest, and we gave them a lot of hotels. It's called a refugee hotels. Our government spending a lot of money to them, but in the same time, the that money goes from the taxpayer people. the people we paying tax, and this all money goes to the immigrants hotels. That's we are clashing on the same time, but other way we've written as a very soft people and we want to help to other people as well. So I just want to say immigrants have a very huge influence for our country. If you can say, our prime minister is Rishi Sunak. His parents was immigrants, so that's a benefit for us as well sometime. And that's why we welcome to everybody in our country, even it's immigrants or even it's the born. In our eyes, everybody's the same. Everybody's grow together and part a huge influence for our country is a benefit for everybody. That's why you can say as England is right now is ranking in 7 in the world. Not the better situation, but we try to growing the more. But our economy is going little down. We are trying to back on our foot. But the all about the immigrants. So sometimes they are good for us, and sometimes they have a problem for us. We can't provide them a lot of things what they really need, but we give our best to give them many things to. And end of the day, they stay loyal with us, and we getting benefits from them. So I don't mind to say anything immigrants problem is coming on. Everybody have a good chance to live in, come here, and it's free, but try to come through the legal way. Do not try to come through the illegal way. But people don't know what they're facing difficulties in them countries, and we just welcome it to everybody. So I can say immigrants is still is problem, but not a huge problem for that.
Okay. What do you know about individual culture in UK?
Well, it's basically is UK is a huge different kind of, I can say more than 300, more than 3 to 400 different kind of culture we have, like of different people we live here. This is, but when you call the individually culture, so we celebrate everything together, such as a Christmas time we get together. Muslim have a Eids, two Eids celebrating together. We participate them. The Indians, because Diwali is going through, so we celebrating them. But we don't give national holidays, but that's only happening in only Christmas. But it's an individual. We have to respect to other cultures as well because they respect our culture. So we literally live together, stay together, grow together, and stay peace for everybody. So this is individually have to respect for everybody.
Okay. What are the characteristic of the UK?
Can you get me say again?
Uh, I think enough the question. Thank you, Mr. K, for having an interview with me.
Thank you for having us. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you can cut the call.